Imagine you're sitting in a dimly lit control room at CERN, watching a wall of screens that display data streaming in at the speed of light. One moment, everything looks normal. Particle tracks, collisions, the usual hum of scientific. Then, just for a fraction of a second, something appears on the screen. A flash, an anomaly so bright and strange it makes your stomach drop. That's exactly what happened recently. And if initial reports are anything to go by, this isn't just another blip in the data. This might be evidence that CERN has discovered a new particle. One that doesn't fit any known model of physics. One that challenges everything we think we know about matter, energy, and even time itself. Unlike the Higgs boson, which was found through decades of painstaking research and confirmation, this signal seems to be emerging from a less conventional experiment, one involving ultra-high-energy cosmic rays interacting with Earth's atmosphere. Scientists involved are calling it unexplained energy signatures, but let's be real. When you see flashes that don't match any known particle decay pattern, you start asking big questions. Some physicists are whispering about the possibility that this could be evidence of supersymmetry, or maybe even something even stranger, like dark matter interactions we've never observed before. Supersymmetry? That's not just science fiction. It's a theory that suggests every known particle has a superpartner, one that could explain why the universe behaves the way it does at its deepest level. But here's the kicker. CERN hasn't officially confirmed this yet, and when something this big breaks in physics, confirmation doesn't come overnight. It comes after months, sometimes years, of cross-checking data, peer review, and dealing with skepticisms from the science. Which brings us to a hard truth. Science moves slow, but hype moves fast. So if you've been following physics news lately, you might have heard whispers about this. Maybe you saw a tweet, a Reddit post, or an article that said something like, CERN detects anomaly. Could it be the next big discovery? But without official word, it's easy to dismiss it as noise. That's dangerous, though, because history shows us that the biggest breakthroughs often start with anomalies no one takes seriously at first. Let me give you an example. Remember when Peter Higgs and François Englert proposed their theory about the Higgs boson in the 1960s? For decades, it was just a theoretical idea. No evidence, no confirmation. Then in 2012, CERN announced they'd found it. That discovery won them a Nobel Prize and changed our understanding of the universe forever. So what if this new signal is leading us towards something equally revelatory? What if we're on the cusp of discovering not just one new particle, but an entirely new layer to reality? But here's where things get really complicated. The scientific community isn't jumping for joy yet. And honestly, they shouldn't be. CERN's protocols are strict for a reason. They've learned from past mistakes. Remember the 2011 faster-than-light neutrino? That was a false alarm that cost researchers credibility. So if this turns out to be nothing more than an interesting fluke, the backlash could be huge. So where does that leave us? It leaves us at a fascinating crossroads. On one hand, we have this growing body of evidence, energy signatures that don't fit known physics, repeated in independent experiments, but not yet confirmed. On the other hand, we have the weight of scientific tradition telling us to wait, to be cautious. So here's my question for you. Do you think CERN is about to announce a discovery that could change everything? Or are they keeping quiet because it's too controversial, too uncertain? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. Do you believe this is the next big leap in physics, or just another blip on the radar? And if you're not already following CERN's announcements, now might be the time to start, because when history repeats itself, and it always does, you don't want to miss the moment. Stay curious, and I keep digging into this story as it develops. Science isn't just about what we know, it's about what we're still trying to understand, and right now, that list is getting a whole lot more exciting.